You done a bad thing, but you ain't a bad person. This is BethWe in the Koinonia Kitchen. And I have a question for you. Are you a valet driver? No? Well, have you ever parked someone else's car? Yes? Well, then why did you say you weren't a valet driver? That's what valet drivers do. It's easy to give ourselves titles based on what we do or what we've done, especially if we get rewarded for the work. So if I had said, did you get paid to park a car? Maybe that would have been an okay thing to say no to. But I didn't. I just asked if you'd ever parked someone else's car. Whether it's a career or being a good parent, when we get rewarded or noticed for our quality efforts, it's easier to label ourselves with that role. For example, I'm a manager. I'm a mother. You get the idea. These roles that we fill over and over, we become identified with those roles. But let's get honest here. Everyone screws up here and there. That's the human experience. But when someone in authority notices my screw up and comments on it, in other words, it seems to imprint more deeply on my inner self in a way that's not easily erased. Why do we buy into something that is said about us only once? I'll ask you a question to see if you identify with this experience. You ready? What do you believe about yourself that came from something someone said about you? Are you stupid, fat, good for nothing, irresponsible, a valet? Wait, what? How did that one get in there? Just because I parked a car for someone doesn't make me a valet. That's right. And just because someone called you good for nothing or stupid doesn't make it true either. Do you get that? Why does the negative imprint so deeply? Why do we believe the lie? Let's look at it again, friends, because this life has enough difficulties without creating our own hardships by replaying something mean, rude, or critical that was said to us in our past, and then carrying its weight today like it's still viable. If any of this makes you think I'm talking directly to you, won't you consider some outside help? Seek a therapist that can help you get in there and rip out those thought weeds that are ruining your garden of wholeness and health. Shame comes from outside of us. Someone planted those thought weeds in your garden, and they've grown to become a false belief. In the garden of your mind, you've been watering the wrong plant for years. Probably because whoever it was that planted that belief in your garden was important to you. What was going on when that belief was first spoken? Think about that. Get rid of it. It can be healed, and I promise you, you are so worth the effort. When you're looking for outside help, consider these letters, EMDR. It's a specialty that some therapists employ that helps using your body to help you get to the point. CBT therapies. There's a lot of questions in CBT, cognitive behavioral therapy, but it's helpful if the trauma goes deep. Talk therapy, working the 12 steps, they're also very helpful to get started. But please, give it a shot. If you're living with shame, you need to get out from under it. It's not even yours. I promise you that. Somebody else laid it on you, and you've been carrying it for them for years. Get free, because you know what? The world needs your input. I hope you're feeling better because you had a listen. Good Seed Podcast is powered by the BethWe nonprofit ministry based in Vero Beach, Florida. Our goal is to start the uncomfortable conversations that turn complacency into action and despair into hope. Connect, communicate, and thrive with us. Check us out online at BethWe.com.